Let's set up our feed for today, and here we will trade per 1 minute. Here you can see our amount. I will choose some time frames and I will put 10 over here. Here I will put some currencies, and I remind you, I usually depends that something higher than 90%, because that's how you can get the big profit. Here indicators, envelopes, vortex, zigzag, and fractal, our indicators for today. Let's set up each of them. Here period, I will write 10. Here we can put open source, moving average, CMA, it's okay. Here 3 pixels, also here 3 pixels, also here red color and 3 pixels, and background we can change on white color. Zigzag, let's put here just backstep on 5, deviation 7, depth 10, and style just blue color and 3 pixels. Okay, fractal, the last one, we can leave it like this, it's okay. And vortex, just put here the period 16. And here style, let's put 3 pixels, or so here 3 pixels, and save it. Okay, so right now we are ready to trade, and you know that I don't like this boring explanation, so let's find something to explain you how it works. So let's go. Right now we are ready to trade, and let me just think a bit of what we can do over here. I will change the amounts 300 and I will put it on the down position. But if it wasn't situation like this, because right now you can see how our candle was jumped, so I put it on the up, but this was highly strange. It was strange, the movement from the candles, and that's why I don't think that it will continue to go up after this. Also, I look at our another indicators, and then them show us that it will be they're going down, and I only can wait for the result now. Let's wait. Right now you see how our candles fell down, and this is obviously, if you see that something jumped, probably it must have fell down after this, and that's why we got this profit, and this is really good for us. I don't recommend to do this if you're just a beginner by yourself, but if you already go to the professional level, you can do as you wish, and you can also be focus on these jumps and falling down. By the way, let's practice more. Let's go to find something else. Let me just think a bit. It must be so easy in this case, but let me just think, maybe we can do something else. So probably here the good moment also, and I want to find something more interesting. And here probably I will put 500, and you can be confused because usually you have to put on the down position, like when you see something like this, but in this case is not, because I look at the potential. You see the highest point of fractal, so probably it has the big potential to go more up, and it must to achieve it, or it will go to the lowest point and it will start to go up. But you have to answer the question does it have the potential to go more up? And yes, it is. It have, and that's why I did it on the up position. I will look also at another indicators, and that's why I did this bet in this case. So right now we only have to wait. So let's wait. Right now you see that our candles going up, and that's really good for us. I just have to wait a bit, and please let's do that. And yeah, we got this profit. I'm so happy. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like it will be correction, but you have to look at this highest point. It's not regular thing. It's not okay. So even you see, even if we did this bet after a few seconds, we still had the profit, and you can see it right now. And that's why sometimes I recommend usually look also what's going on after you play your bet, if it's played or not. You look what's going on after, just to be prepared, okay, maybe it's something irregular, maybe it's not normal. By the way, it will be really useful if you're just on your way of study. Okay, right now we have to find something else. Right now I want to do the next thing. It's too easy in this way. I want to find something more difficult. So amount here 800, and let me just think. Okay, This one is good. I want to put it up. You can be confused because you can say, okay, but zigzag and fractal must show me the lowest point and only after this it will go up. But in this case, no. I look at our indicators. I told you like 1 million times and more than 1 million times that you have to see not only at one indicator, you have to look at all of them. But if only one show you one thing and another not, or two indicators show you the same, you will have to follow that main thing, like 2 indicators, 3, and so on. One show you not, never mind for us. Let's wait for the result. You can see right now how our candles going up, and this is really, really good for us. Yes, you can be confused about this, and fractal didn't found yet the point, but we did this profit, and this is really important. This is the most important thing, okay? And right now I want to find something else, so let's continue with another pair. Let's go. Right now, before we will practice by your own, I want to do the next thing. Just let me think a bit what I can do, and just think a bit. So probably here we can do something and it's not so difficult. I will change the amount on 150. And even if I see right now the lowest point, I still want to put it down. Why I think that it will continue to go down and this point is not the end? For the first, because zigzag didn't found the lowest point. So probably it has the big potential to go more down. And look also, where was the previous lowest point? More lower. So probably it have the big potential to go more down. Look at the vertex also. Does it have the potential to continue to going down? Yes, it is. And that's why I did my bet in this case, and I think that it will bring us the profit. So let's wait. Right now, you see that our candle still down of our point, and this is the perfect moment for us because we can get the profit, and that's why we are here exactly. And yes, we got the profit. I'm so happy about it. This is really good, I have to tell you. Okay, right now I want to find something for you. Let's move on to the best part of the video. Let's go. Right now, it will be your turn to explain why I did my bet. But before, let me just a few seconds, I will change the amount and I will do my bet because it's really important. But I have to think a bit. Like you have to think why I do something, but I have to understand what I want to do. And just let's put a little bit less. I'm not sure, by the way. Right now, I want to put down. Okay, right now it's your turn to explain why I did this bet. I remind you, it's really like useful when you explain by yourself why you do something. When you just not copy paste the actions of your favorite trader or something like this, the signals and so on. It's also important to understand what are you doing and why you are doing this. And that's why I'm showing you these things because it's really important. Don't miss this part. Explain why I did something, and if you will have any questions, write me on Telegram. By the way, let's wait. I hope that you already answered on the question why I did this bet. I remind you, it's really important. But if you still have any questions, if you still have it, you can always ask me. This is the problem. I didn't do. So the situation is shit a bit. What to do? But it's still the experience. And we have to understand why we didn't receive the profit. So as you can understand, I noticed that something would be not really good. And I would only like 1,000 at least. I wanted to put more. It's really good moment to discuss about this, okay? So write me in the comments and we will discuss it. But it's not really, it's sad moment. Sometimes it's happened. We have to be ready for this. By the way, in this point, we can finish. Let's finish. So this is the end of my video. Hope you like it. At least we we didn't lose all, okay, but it was the nice experience, and this is the right moment where we can discuss this one, and I think that we will discuss it like in Telegram why it happened, because like sometimes the things goes in a weird way, and maybe I didn't notice something, and if you notice something like that I have to be more focused, maybe I like just talk too much, you can write about this in my Telegram. We can discuss about this, like why it happened, because it also experience, and it's also important to understand how this works, how the thing works exactly. Of course it's sad, but what to do? We have just to understand what we did wrong. And maybe it will help. It's not maybe. I did it like a lot of times before. And it's just the moment, that's how I understand this. You just have to understand that this thing is to teach you to do something like more better, you know, to do it better when you understand like, okay, this one I did wrong, I didn't write in this way or something like this, and to don't make this mistake to the next time. So it's still fine. So write me in my Telegram. All of my links you can find in the description. We will discuss this situation. I think it will be more like really interesting, and see you in the next video. So don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel and put your like, just like a bit to support me, okay? See you in the next video. Bye.